Why did you three decide to go to a women's college?
They're providing me with the tools to fight back against everything that's happening right now. We know that we operate in a patriarchal society, so the majority of the education we're getting is not catered to us.
Right. Being in another space where Black women weren't supported purposefully was scary.
Sophia Howard, Mia Simone Woods, and Hollis Baker are all students at Spelman College in Atlanta, Georgia. It's one of only 2 all-women HBCUs in the country.
You're finally getting the attention and the recognition that you deserve because you didn't get it when you were at a co-ed high school.
Right. Elizabeth Dudley, Kirsten Jackson, and Eileen Davila attend Agnes Scott College, a women's college in Decatur, Georgia.
So if I was in a class that was like dominated by men, I wouldn't stifle myself, but I would be very strategic with the way I said things so that I didn't come across as like an overly aggressive Black girl.
Going to Spelman, you have a perspective of meeting and talking and, living with and loving all of these different types of women. And in turn, that makes you love yourself and your Blackness, but it also gives you the tools to go out into the world and understand how you exist in a broader picture.
Women's colleges and historically Black colleges and universities are seeing a spike in applications and enrollment. Enrollment of first-year students jumped from 9,000 in 2014 to 14,000 in 2017. We sat down with 6 students to learn what led them to their colleges.
What was some of your frustrations, I think, in a co-ed school that also led you to seek out a single-sex college?
One thing for me was always having to defend my gender. What
does that mean, defend your gender?
So,
I don't know what that means.
In conversations in high school, I went to a co-ed school, and we were all really competitive. And so in classes, we'd be having discussions, and instead of being allowed to have like multifaceted viewpoints, everything that I would be asked or that would come back to me was like, okay, well, what about the women's perspective? Which is important, but I have so many other assets and so many other facets to who I am.
What I really can't stand is when you'll say something, then another male will say it, and the class will agree with him. It's like, I just said that 5 minutes ago.
As for Donald Trump and whether the students credit a Trump bump for pushing them into their schools, they don't give him all the credit. But they do say he pushed them to look for safe spaces.
When you run a campaign on a rhetoric of hate, people are going to look for sanctuaries. They're going to look for spaces where they feel can reaffirm them, that can call them by name and respect them by name, and that will protect them when whatever storm happens, right? And the storm in this case was Donald Trump.
Michelle Zumba is the president of the Women's College Coalition and has been studying the rising numbers of students.
Obviously, there's an atmosphere of resisting the current climate in our public square, where it seems like the clock is being turned back on women's rights, on equity and justice. And so I think the combination of those factors, certainly we can boil down to the Trump bump, but I think more importantly, to really not ignore the power of women winning and being engaged and speaking up and standing up.
NBC News reached out to the White House and Department of Education, but neither returned our request for comment.
I do think that the amount of indoctrination we've been receiving into this hateful identity of Donald Trump, those things very quickly affect culture. His whole concept of locker room talk, it's something that communicates to people that identify with him, who are typically white men, that even though you make these small mistakes, ultimately you can still be successful. And that doesn't stop even when you're in a women's space, when there are men visiting, men teaching, men on campus. It doesn't stop when they're the minority.
We keep doing this, we keep fighting, so that our kids and our grandkids and our legacy can live better, be better, love more.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.